It's Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
It would appear to me that people are hanging. People are not, I mean, sure, less than normal, but it seems like, I mean, what are like, do we know anything about flight bookings? Do we know anything about general, like what it's starting to look like by the numbers?
Yeah, so we know that over 1 million people have traveled on Friday. 1 million
Last Friday.
domestically.
Already.
Yes. The second highest daily total since the coronavirus pandemic.
Damn, that's early. What was the first, you know?
So this is like early pandemic, probably like before everything was just
when
crazy.
we were having bottle signs and COVID-19.
Yeah, got it.
So last year, the equivalent day, 2.6 million people traveled. This year, 1 million. So it's only 40%, but still it's just showing that despite all the kind of fear that's out there, 1 million people still traveled on Friday. And I'm sure a shitload of people traveled Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. People are traveling. Kids who are there are tons of college campuses around the country, especially in the middle of the country and in the South that are open. Those kids, my guess, are going home to wipe out their family. And, you know, it's so I
mean, do grandma and grandpas across the country realize there's an invasion coming this week?
So, I mean, here's another crazy. So there's a bunch of stats that just came out, and so I think the biggest interesting number here was what percentage of people will be having Thanksgiving with 10 or more people. So 40% of Americans are expected to have Thanksgiving with 10 or more people.
40% of all Americans?
That's insane. So remember last week when I said we went from 1,000 deaths a day to 1,300 deaths a day? Now we're at 1,500 deaths a day.
We're going to have to start digging ditches.
I mean, it's literally going to be 3,000 in early December.
On the 10th day of Christmas, Santa brought to me 20,000 dead bodies.
But okay, so at this point, we know the elderly are at risk, and if you're older than 55 and you're allowing this fuckery, isn't it on you?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. But look, I think it's on both. I think yes, it is on you. Yes, it is on you. That's first and foremost.
If you're 65 and you're like, hey, Timmy from Clemson is home for Christmas.
Hey, bring Timmy over. We haven't seen him since he was 12.
Yeah, you're right.
But give grandma a kiss.
But I also think, oh my God, give grandma a kiss, famous last words this year.
It's on you. The information's there. I
agree. First and foremost, I agree. But second, it's just like, it's, you know, I mean, everyone should be a part. Like if I don't know. I just think young people should also
You can't put it on a 20-year-old. Sorry, they're dumb.
Yeah.
A 20-year-old college
65-year-olds start to get kind of dumb again too.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So there needs to be someone in the middle, right?
I'm sorry. Everyone who I just offended.
You need a 35-year-old to come in and say, look, you dummy old man.
You
look,
need
you
us.
dummy kid.
Yeah. You need it. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
The group chat generation.
Yes.
You know, we know. Because I think you start to get old and you start to not think about, you know, you just don't care. Like we've talked about that. There's a lot of old people that are really reckless too because they're like, not to sound crazy, but like how much longer I'm going to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Screw it.
1,500 deaths a day is insane.
Insane. And you're telling me 40% of people are planning right now to gather in 10 or more. And you know that, let's say out of that 40%, 80% of those include someone in a high risk category.
For sure.
I mean, I would say high risk.
I would say at every Thanksgiving dinner, if it's multi-generation, 100% there's one person with high risk.